currently in Dyce, which is where Aberdeen Airport is, and I'm just starting the Buchan and Formartine Way. The weather is horrendous, as you can probably see. So my plan was to walk to at least Udney today, which is like 9 miles, I think. But there is a stop at a little town, I can't even see, called Newmacher, which is only 4 miles away. So if it's really truly miserable and the rain will not let up, it's supposed to a little bit, I might just bail in Newmacher. I'm also on my own, so sometimes it's harder to push yourself. Well, I don't know, I'm making excuses already. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, wish me luck. Wish the rain goes away. Since I just said, oh, it's meant to clear up later, I'm sure it just got heavier out of spite. Definitely one of these walks where I didn't really want to go out this morning because it was so dark, the weather's so shit, and Matthias resting up from an operation, so he's all cozy on the sofa with a hot water bottle. But I've not been out that much recently, and it's definitely so good for my mental health to get out. And I definitely find on days like this, sometimes if I force myself, like push myself to go out and just enjoy the weather and enjoy the day for what it is, like I'm so happy, like it's such a good feeling. And then there's other days where it's just like, yeah, I just endure it, like I just kind of get through it until I get home. And I can't quite make out yet what kind of day this is going to be, because at the moment the rain is just relentless, and it's also really quite windy. Actually seems to have eased slightly. So before I get too far, I should probably say that the Buchan and Formartine Way is a walk that follows, or mostly follows, an old railway line. So the walk and the railway line had 2 forks, one that ends in Peterhead and one that ends in Fraserburgh. So I'm obviously not walking the whole thing today. There's lots of places along the way that you can stop. It's really easily accessible by public transport. So I think when the weather's good, it's probably quite a busy walk full of walkers, horse riders, cyclists. So yeah, it's a train line. I believe it was, or started being built, or started opening in the 1860s, but then it was starting to be closed in the 1970s. And then in the 90s, it was turned into this lovely walk. So I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say it's really boring, some people say it's really beautiful, and I think that probably highly depends on which section that you do. So I guess my plan is eventually to walk the whole thing, but I have no timeline set on that. We'll just see how it goes. And today's the first first steps in completing it, I guess. Currently walking under the A90, and I think these bridges where you can really see that it used to be an old railway line. Getting a bit more rural now, which is nice. Can't really show you, but it's been really nice to hear the geese coming in overhead. So far I've seen 3 runners and 2 dog walkers out in this weather, and not so much the dog walkers because you've got to take your dog out, haven't you, but definitely to the runners silently in my head, like, well done, well done for pushing yourself to come out in this weather. So we're not too far from Newmacher, but I need to decide, I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do. The rain's let up a bit. I'm not enjoying myself. Like, it's a nice walk, I'm having a nice day, but I need to decide whether walking on to Udney, like the next 5 miles, I'm just doing because I feel like I should. I'm definitely trying to be more in tune with, like, I don't know, fitness being fun, and not just going faster, further, harder because I feel like I should, which is definitely what I used to do. So yeah, I don't know, so I could get to Newmacher, maybe find somewhere to have a hot chocolate, get the bus back to Aberdeen, or I could have a hot chocolate, maybe feel better about the day, and walk onto Udney. But this rain really doesn't seem to be letting up, and I put on all the thermals today, so I'm kind of as sweaty inside as I am wet on the outside, which is probably too much information. But definitely if you're after some new thermals, I mean run, don't walk to Marks and Spencer's, because they have some really reasonably priced thermals that are keeping me too toasty today. They're so good. But yeah, I don't know, guesses down below what I'm going to do. Bus home to Aberdeen, walk onto Udney. Don't know who this lady is or what she means, but she's pretty cool. Pretty little stretch. Just doesn't stop. So as you can probably imagine, I'm gonna get off at Newmacher. I've had a really nice walk. I'm really glad I came out, but I just think I wouldn't really enjoy, my camera keeps cutting out, but basically I wouldn't enjoy the next 5 miles. So I'm gonna get off, I'm gonna have a hot chocolate, and I'm gonna get the bus.